Eh. What's going on, Elle?
That's how.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
Uh, I'm I'm uh I'm very good this morning.
Very good.
Super duper.
That's great.
Yeah. Hey. I thought you were gonna do the intro proper this morning. No?
I don't recall.
Okay. Let me do it. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the House of Nerd Show. I'm your host. How does it go, Elle?
Your boy. It's me, your boy, Big Surge.
It's your boy. It's your boy. How you looking? You're looking nice today. That shade of gray suiting you. I like it.
For a second, I thought my camera was on for real, and I had to
Oh,
double check.
she got nervous.
I did.
You got nervous. Uh, man, how's everybody doing today? I see the live chats are going off. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Yes. Episode 58 of the House of Nerd Show. We got another good one for you, man. We got a couple members of the community joining us for week in review. A little later on, we're gonna get into some Eisner's Award nominations talk. I got lots. I got
Ernie's?
thoughts.
The
I got thoughts.
Ernie's?
Ernie's?
The Ernie's?
The Ernie's. The Ernie's is yes. We'll go with the Ernie's. With the Eisner's. What else we got?
We have a Kickstarter spotlight and
Okay.
a couple announcements.
We do. You remembered about those, eh?
I did.
We
Do
didn't
you
discuss
remember about them?
I did.
Okay.
I got him here somewhere
Mm-hmm.
in my notes. Oh, I don't want to show it yet.
Uh-oh.
We got announcements, folks. We got announcements. We got some cool stuff. Yeah, man. Oh, you want to do the hey, there we go. It's Tyrus Film Noir. How you doing? Lovely to see you this morning. How's everybody else doing? Who else we got in the chats there? Aaron. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you. So my God, Leah. Good morning. Juan, buenos dias, hombre. Good to see you, buddy. Inja, Binja. Man, always nice to see you.
Oh, that was A24 tweet or posted that picture, and I was like, "Oh, is this real?" Because I'm down for a little Shrek action.
What's going on with Shrek?
Men pleasure Shrek.
What is that?
We might never know.
Okay. Comics and Chronics. What's going on? Good to see you, man. Thank you for coming through. Much appreciated. I could have sworn it's Cookie. It's Cookie. Hey, Cookie. You know what? I really I enjoyed your what was it? Your tutorial on what's the name of that book? L the Scout, the black caravan one. The dogs.
Did you
Dog
just say
days.
a forbidden word? Swamp dogs.
Swamp dogs. Yes, that was cool. That was cool. Keep it up. Keep it up. Dope content. Hey, okay. I'm with it. Oh, you saw that, right? Okay, that's how you should introduce me.
Juan, what'd you talk
Moving
about?
Yo, Raging, what's going on, my man? Yes, lovely to see everybody.
Deviant. I mean, if you really want to know, it's you're only one Google search away. Make sure safe search is off.
Hey man, I wanna give a shout out to Deviant because I see you're he started up a YouTube channel not too long ago, to be honest, from what I know. And it's going off, it's blowing up, man. He's doing it big on the other side of the Atlantic, man, over in France. So keep doing what you're doing, buddy. I checked it out a couple times. I'm digging it, man. Dope stuff. Check it out, folks. Deviant. Yeah, man. Sheena, what's going on? Sheena, what'd you read this week? Jump on the live. Come through. We're gonna drop the link right now. Let us know what you read. Anybody.
Not you, Greg. Anybody, please.
Forget it. Let's go. Anybody. Oh man, how's your week, Al?
Oh yeah, it was a week. I was busy. I'm gonna be busy next week. End of year testing, for my kids, so I've been having to drive her into town a lot.
Okay. Okay. But you did get some reading done? You know, we're talking
Yeah,
about.
I read everything on my list this week.
You did.
I did.
Oh, you're just showing off now, eh?
Yeah. All
Okay.
on Wednesday too, because I said if I don't read them all right now, I'm not reading any books this week.
Yeah, and you was jumping into my DMs, spoil, telling me this is good and that's good. I said, I don't want to know, man. Come on, let me.
But was I right about it all? Yeah.
Oh, you were wrong about it all.
I was.
So we're gonna get into that during our weekend review discussion, folks. Ms. Aldana cannot be trusted. But first, Copper Drop. Alf, you want to explain Copper Drop for those who may be new?
um
How does it work?
maybe we don't.
Hey?
Yeah, so like my poll list, I read everything on that. So it was like 12 books. My backlog, a couple boxes long, but I'm current on my current stuff.
Oh man. Couple
Um
boxes. That's it?
yeah, like just a couple boxes.
Hell, I swear to God, I probably got like 3-4 short boxes of like back issues I haven't read. It's disgusting. Folks, I know I'm not the only one. Let us know in the chats how bad is your what was the word? Your back pile or your to pile?
So Copper Drop is a segment where I just changed the subject. Your backlog.
Your backlog, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your back pile.
Yeah. Oh man.
Copper Drop is where we each pitch a book, a new number one, and you guys get to vote on which one we read and whether or not it's a cop or a drop.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you didn't explain that too good. I feel like
Okay, go ahead.
that's very confusing.
Mansplain it.
Never mind. We're just gonna get into it. Here
Comic
we go.
bro it for us.
Here we go. Hey, you're gonna kick a freestyle one time. Drop a bar.
No.
No. Hey. So you know what, folks? For weekend review, we got. We told you. We got a couple members of the community joining us. And my man, so Dragon Ranger is one of them. Charles, with the epic hauls. I told Dragon, I said we'll probably kick it off around like 11:30-ish or so. Just keep an eye. My man's he's in the green room. He's already here. He's nice and early. So I'm like, I can't have my man just sitting here for like 20 minutes, just chilling. So you know what? Fuck it. Let's just bring him on in for Copper Drop since he's here. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Charles. Your mic, bro. I don't know if it's on.
Oh.
He hasn't said anything. You didn't give him a chance to speak.
Oh, I thought it sounds
Is it on?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yo, what's going on, buddy?
How you guys doing?
Charles, you're mad early. What's going on, bro?
I was just watching the show, waiting.
I see the guy in the back. I'm looking at the time. I'm like, it's 10 after. I'm like, but you know what? Do it up, man. Do it up. Hey, how you doing, bro?
Pretty good. How about you?
Not too bad, man. Thanks for coming through. So the idea was to bring you in for a weekend review, right? Because folks, if you haven't checked out Dragon Ranger's socials, my guy here is the undisputed king of the New Comic Day hauls. Charles, what do you like? What's going on? Like, you got like read list every week is like 30-40 books. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
I can't help myself.
Yeah.
I wish I could read everything, but I pick up what I can.
Well, shit, bro. You damn near read everything every week, man. It's like anytime we see you in the comments and you say I didn't pull that one, we're like in shock. We're like,
Yeah, I've been a bit more selective lately, trying to keep
Yeah.
it more under control, but
Okay.
sometimes it still gets away from me.
Okay. Okay. Where can Hey, listen, where can everybody find you on the socials, man?
Mostly Twitter at
Okay.
Dragon Ranger 9. I made a TikTok, but I mean, all I really post on there is my hauls with whatever music clip. I don't really do anything else with it, but
It's the same
Okay.
username.
yeah, I think it's just it might be Dragon Ranger 9 or just Dragon Ranger there.
And how do we feel about the Red Ranger being raided this week?
Yeah, it's kind of shocking. When I read that, I was kind of surprised about that.
What happened with the Red Ranger? What did I miss?
He's
Yeah, yeah, go
accused
ahead.
of fraud,
hmm
facing like jail time, like serious time.
For the pandemic, the business loan stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy.
Oh man. Charles, how you feeling about that? Are you disappointed in one of your
I mean,
Wait, didn't the other guy like try to kill somebody with a machete, or a sword or something? Like one of the other rangers?
yeah, some of
Yeah.
them are kind of crazy behind the scenes, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely unexpected. I was kind of shocked when I read that.
that
A lot of people look
ranger
after him.
life is no joke, eh? You guys go
Yeah, yeah, changes you.
hard. Charles, I don't want to see any news, buddy. Okay, keep it clean. Okay, be on your
You
best
got nothing to worry
behavior.
about. I don't have no time.
He's like, all I do is sports, bro.
Yeah, I don't have time to go crazy.
What we're gonna get into. My man, Charles, bro.
Yeah,
Oh man, hey, listen, bro, you're one of my favorites. Thank you for coming through, man. So you know what, we're gonna have you participating in this copper drop segment, man. You know, you've been a day one, you know how this works. So folks, for those who don't know, our copper drop segment. Each week we vote on a book. You guys vote. Elle pitches a book. I pitch a book. And the winner of that, we pick it up, we discuss it, and then the cycle continues. And
Now, Dragon, as a unbiased third party, did I not just say that earlier? And he said it was a bad explanation.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay, we're
You
gonna
said
play
it
that
funny.
back. I'm gonna clip it side by side and see
Okay, do that.
after the show.
And I know she's gonna do it too. Have too much time on your hands, man.
I do.
Yes.
Mm.
What was? Look at Philly Phil. Phil, don't encourage her, please, buddy. Please don't do this. That 5 head about to turn into a 6 head right now.
I know you're not talking and you had to change your hat right before the
Hey,
show because
man.
your forehead was popping
man.
out the side.
Oh, man. Hey, listen.
There you go. You're a maple leaf.
My guy. What was it? What was her book? I hate this place. I hate this place. Number one. So actually, Elle won the copper drop. We were supposed to be reading Spectral. It got delayed. So by default, my pick. We're going forward with it. I hate this place. / fuck this place. As you can see there, the explicit variant on the right. You know what, Dragon? I'll let you kick it off, man. You're the guest. What are your thoughts on this book, man?
I really liked it. It was more surprising for me. I didn't expect it to be exactly what it was, but the whole time I was reading it, I really enjoyed it. The art's pretty dope in it. I like the story. I like the premise behind it. I think it's going to get very interesting.
Okay. So you're digging it. Pretty
Oh,
straightforward.
Yeah. The whole house history with whatever crazy shit is going on there, and now these two have to put up with it. I can't wait to see what happens.
Okay, my man. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
what is the premise of this book? Can you give us a little bit of?
Oh no, you won.
Yeah?
This is your book.
Man, no, I'm saving my thoughts because I'm about to go off.
Actually, Karma won. See, this is payback for all that Power Rangers bullshit.
There you go. There you go, folks. I'm gonna let you I'm gonna let you in on a secret. Elle really do be rigging those copper drop votes.
It was the
Hey, listen, ma'am. I got you on. I voice recorded that conversation. She
okay.
goes into her burner accounts.
Mm-hmm.
She logs in and she.
Well, we're gonna talk about that later.
for her picks. I couldn't believe it. I was the audacity, man.
Mm.
Come on now.
Sometimes it be like
Yeah.
that. And you want to know who else
Yeah.
is a culprit? Where is she?
Never mind.
No, my God, Leah.
Leah. Hey, listen, Leah.
I texted her because it was one vote off from winning, and I said, "Vote Spectro right now." And she did, and I won. So it's not necessarily that I rigged it. It's just she hadn't voted yet, and then she did. She said,
Leah, I'm on to you.
That's
I
like
know exactly what you're up to.
rigging adjacent.
Mm.
Yes, exactly.
I never saw any bylines in the Han rules when I signed up that said I couldn't. So maybe add those into the contract.
I'm gonna revise it. I'm gonna revise it. But Charles, can you give us a little bit of a synopsis on this book? What is it about? Basic like plot, like what's happening here?
Yeah, so basically these two, I forget their names.
Um,
The main character.
Abby.
Yeah,
and,
Abby and something.
Trudy.
Yeah, that's it. They move into this house and it's like they basically inherit it. The one's aunt had owned it, and once they move in, they discover this room and they have no idea what's going on with it, but it's like all soundproofed and everything. And then later that night they find out that they're stuck in this house, and basically they have this room to quiet everything that's going on around them, because there's like spirits and ghosts that have everything to do with this house, and they've been warned about this like antlered monster that's creeping about, and they can't leave. If they ever leave, they'll be tracked down. So basically they're forced to now stay in this house for ever.
Yeah, that's pretty much you hit the nail on the head there. Al, what are your thoughts on this book?
I'll say what I liked about it first.
For sure. We'll start off positive.
I like the coloring.
Yeah.
I like the rules that they set forth for the story, as far as what the ghosts can and can't do, and how they should proceed interacting with them. What I didn't like was everything else.
Wow.
Well then.
Okay. It just I think that for it to be as on the nose as the title suggests, it should be a lot simpler. So bringing in all those characters at the end, I didn't think that was necessary. I did like the twist with like the farmhand being, Itchy or Adrian or Frank or whoever he is. But I think they could have introduced him as like a farmhand without some kind of agency being involved. Like I think they needed to keep it a lot more simple.
Thank you, Raging, my man. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys are watching and if you're digging what we're doing, even if you don't like it, please smash that like button. Smash that like button. You know what, El? Man. Okay, listen. For those in the chats who've read this, please drop your thoughts on this book if you've read it. Share them. I'm definitely curious because to be totally honest, man. Well, I guess I'll like you. Let me start with the positives. Would you say the coloring was good?
Yeah.
I guess the coloring is not bad. It's all right. I don't often say this. This one, folks, straight up, I wasn't feeling this one. For me, the biggest issue was the dialogue. The writing, the dialogue was super clunky. It felt unnatural. Like this is not how people talk. The dialogue felt like they're explaining the plot, the story, like very on the nose with with the dialogue between the main characters. I don't know, man. It almost felt like it was translated from another language. It was very jarring, man. I couldn't get past it.
I didn't like their snack choices either.
Their snack,
the orange Hostess cupcakes, couldn't be me.
Oh,
and is that a Twizzler? Couldn't be me.
Man. You're not a Twizzlers kind of
No,
girl. No.
I do like black licorice though, which I know that's
Oh, you're
controversial.
wrong for that. Al. Get out of here. I can't. That's too much. That's too much. Black licorice.
Yeah, I can't do licorice.
Yeah, you're wrong. I can't follow you down there.
Well, like the black jelly bean, like the
Yeah,
black licorice
No
flavor.
garlic. That's dirt. That's dirt.
Okay.
yeah.
That's dirt. Um. Yeah, man. So I couldn't get past the I couldn't get past the clunky dialogue. I will say it was I do dig the premise.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
panel right there, the crowbar to the face, that was pretty awesome.
Was
Oh,
that
was
was
that
that
a
a crowbar?
crowbar?
I
I
thought it was
thought
like
it
an
was a tongue.
alien tentacle or something. Yeah. So yeah, I mean the premise is cool. They're stuck on this farm that they inherited near like a military base, and there might be UFOs or ghost monsters. Um, but other than that, I mean, even
Even the premise is
I don't
kind of
know.
weird. Like,
Yeah,
I inherited this cattle farm. Let's go raise this last crop of cattle and then sell it. It's like, no, thank you. Sell the cattle, sell the farm. I don't need to be involved.
you know what was wild is that so they spend the first night and then they see all the crazy shit going on here, you know, and
Well,
the next day, go ahead, buddy.
yeah, well, I mean, and the whole point behind it too was, she inherited the house, but these two are like trying to start a life together and
Yes.
figured that this could be the place to do it. Little did they know, now they're stuck here.
Mhm.
I do
Mhm.
have something that might be a hot take though.
What's up?
When after everything goes down and you have Gabby telling Trudy like, I know this place is like wild, but like let's just get this 1 year in and then get out after all the stuff goes down. And I'm just like, it would be a white woman. There's no way you could convince me to stay for a year. And so
Al,
when Trudy's like, yeah, okay, I'm just like, what? No, get out.
yes, thank you.
They
That's
make
what
movies about this. Don't stay.
I couldn't believe it. That's what I was about to get to. Actually, you beat me to it. Is because they didn't even attempt. They didn't even attempt to leave. They just said, "Fuck it, let's try for a year with the ghost and the monsters." Like I know they set out the rules that
Yeah.
if you try to leave, you're gonna get fucked, but they didn't even try. Like,
Mhm.
what's wrong with y'all? Like, so I don't know. I thought it was a little silly. Yeah, man. We don't. I don't like to give negative reviews or stuff. But oh man,
I hope we see more of this antler guy in the coming issues.
Yeah, he was cool. I like the designs of the creatures and like the ghosts. I liked all of that stuff. I honestly, I'll probably check it out once a couple more issues have come out, but
I'll stop lying. You're
it's
not
a
stop lying.
it's a job for me.
Don't finesse it. My vote. I'm not gonna drag this one out. I vote to drop this one.
Oh, I'm copping it for sure.
Charles is a cop. Oh, you're the deciding. What's going on here?
Oh, I said it like minutes ago. It's a drop for me.
Oh, it's a drop. It's a drop. Wow, there you have it, folks. Hey, I think this might be like maybe only the second time we voted to drop a book. Oh,
This is
I don't even remember.
Sergio's win and his loss.
Yeah, hey, I'll take the L on this one. This was my pick.
That's what you guys said about Shadow Man too, and that book's dope.
Shadow Man. Oh, that's a way back joint. Ooh,
Oh, that
was
wasn't a me vote, was it?
Oh, yeah. Dragon's taking it way back.
Yeah, that's a pre-L era. Because I read Shadow Man. I've been collecting.
Oh yeah, Shadow. I can't wait for the Dead Side War, or what are they calling it? Where they're all
the universe with all five of them.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Is Bun still writing that?
Yeah,
he is. He's still on that one, eh?
Yeah.
So
and Power Rangers, maybe a crossover.
Man, I'm telling you, that Godzilla Power Rangers book is awesome. You guys are missing out. That shit's dope.
Oh, absolutely. There was such a big hype factor because of the explicit variant. And to be honest, I thought that was the actual name of the book. But we'll see.
Yeah.
I think that's what sold it, because I'm not gonna lie, the covers are cool. Like it's interesting. Like and Sergio, this is like your aesthetic, color palette wise.
color palette wise, but to be honest, even the art I wasn't entirely feeling. Yeah, this one just it didn't hit for me. So yeah, I mean it's I guess it's official. We dropping this one. But you know what, folks, you guys might dig it. Charles, you said you liked it, but then Charles, I don't think you've ever disliked a book, man. You love
Yeah,
everything.
there's very few that I've
Yeah,
dropped. I
I
think
love.
the one book I have dropped more recently was No Holds Barred by Behemoth. After like 3 issues, that I just couldn't do it anymore.
Mm.
Man, for you to say that, it's gotta be rough, man.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, buddy. So there you have it. She said pre-Al. Hey Frank, thanks for coming through, bro. Much appreciated. Yeah, so folks, again, curious if you guys have read it, let us know in the chats. Maybe are we now like out of pocket? We off on this one. So the next portion of Copper Drop, we're pitching to you folks. New releases out next week. And who's up first, Al?
I think I'll go first.
Yeah, okay. So this is your pick? Okay.
Yes. If you want to, my pick is the Macabre Motel #1.
Macabre? I don't think that's how
Macabre.
you pronounce that word.
Yes, it is.
Macabre?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't go ahead and say it. How you say it?
No, I'm embarrassed now. I'm embarrassed.
Macabre.
Macabre. He said macabre.
It is macabre. Okay, I just learned something. Okay. Thanks, guys.
And I know that because I used to read when I was a kid. I used to read like these horror anthologies, and on the back, every single review would always say how macabre it was, and so I had to learn how to say the word so that when I would talk about it to adults.
Tara, don't correct me. Look at Tara trying to correct me. Don't do that, ma'am. Get out of here.
Look at that.
Eric, come on now.
This is a one shot, isn't it?
Yes, it's a one shot from CEX Comics, but it did start off as a Kickstarter. And
Okay.
the premise is it's a 28-page one-shot speculative horror comic similar to an episode of The Twilight Zone or The Outer Limits. Steve is so anxious about meeting his girlfriend's family that he's driving straight through the night. He needs a break, someplace quiet to rest his eyes for a while. Unfortunately, the only motel around is already occupied by some peculiar guests. I think it's like it kind of came off as like a less serious but still spooky like hotel. And John Lees even wrote like a review on it on the Kickstarter page. So
I hadn't heard of this.
John Lee's of Hotel?
yeah, it's based on what I've seen, it like comes off as kind of like a less intense.
And this comes out
Hotel.
Wednesday?
Yes.
I might have to grab that.
I won already.
I just don't remember seeing it for like Final Call or anything like that when I order my books. But then again, I don't really know what CEX Comics is either. I've never heard of that.
So we were going through the picks for this week, and I hadn't heard of this until I was going through the new releases. I mean, it looks. I'll be honest, I was this close to picking it. It looks cool.
The art
It's a one shot.
Yeah, it's a one shot. I mean, I'm not even mad at this pickup because it was going to be my pick. So if you win, it's my win too. It's my win.
And if it's a drop, it could be your drop too.
No, you got to take the L on that one. But I mean, yeah, the cover's cool. I dig that. All right, not too bad. Wasn't can I pitch? My turn. Can I go?
Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Fox and the Hare, number
Is that what
one.
it's called? And the hair?
Fox and Hare.
There you
Fox
go.
and hair.
You'll get there.
Don't ever correct me on live again, man.
Oh, I can't wait for you to slip up again today.
Don't do
I'm
that.
gonna make a compilation videos of all the times you've been wrong
Don't do
today.
that, man. Okay.
I've read this issue already. It's awesome.
Oh, Charles, getting the advanced copies. You made it, baby. You made it. Look at this guy stunning. He had to. He didn't even try to like sneak that. He's like, oh, I read it already from time.
Yeah,
Write this down, Sergio. Write this down. That I do want this 1 in 10 on the left. If you could do a little business on the side right now, please. Thank you. It's a 1 in 10. Go ahead and.
Yeah. All right. Charging that 1 in 10 money, please.
No, charge me that 1 in 5 money.
1 in 5.
Can I pitch, ma'am?
We're waiting. Let him pull it up. Look, his screen gonna go dark.
Never mind. Fox and Hair #1, folks, from Vault. You know we love Vault here. One of our favorite indie labels, if not our favorite. When black market coder Aurora Yee uncovers top secret data that has tapped into the past lives of the citizens of Mazoo Bay, her world is turned upside down. The mega corporation Sinistry Designs wants its data back and is hot on her tail. Aurora has no choice but to turn to the Fox and the Hare, the most feared mercenaries in the city, for protection. Yeah. This is my pick.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard good things, and you know what, Elle, our buddy Ruben, he's been pushing this one hard.
Yeah, I read it while I was getting the slides together yesterday, and it's fun.
Oh, you read it already?
Yeah, we also have the ARC if you check the emails.
Well then, okay.
You could have went a little harder for this, right?
So that's mine. I've got. Let me hit that poll. The poll is up, folks. Those are our picks: Fox and Hair #1 or the Hotel Macabre.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a comment pop up. Somebody, Barbaric comes back this week.
Where was that? I did see that comment. Oh, here we go.
I didn't think Barbaric was coming back out this week. I know the preamble or something for Recount is out.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Recount is out.
I didn't see that Barbaric was coming back this week.
Oh, look at that! Shout out Justin, keeping us.
What number is it on? 5? Or it's the one shot? Or is it
the Barbaric?
Yeah, I think it is a one shot before the second arc starts.
Oh, it says June 29th.
So
what happened?
Actually, listen, Charles, what are your thoughts on Fox and Hair since you read
I like it. I think it's going to be a fun book. Yeah. Plus, I like their outfits and all that look pretty badass.
You like the style, the design?
Yeah. Why are you talking it up to him like that? You like that?
So Charles,
you already know I'm Team Sergio after the Power Ranger debacle.
Come on now. But if you don't vote on the poll, then I guess you're just campaigning for nothing.
Oh, let me log in real quick.
Yeah, buddy, thank you, Charles. Yeah, you gotta log in. So you heard it, folks. Charles is saying Fox and Hair is the one to go. Do it up. Hit the poll for the votes, man, and let's see what we're reading next week, man.
Oh, League of Comics is constantly failing. Constantly. And then it's like the morning of it'll update, and you're like, no, you made me look stupid already.
I was gonna say I was about to be mad hyped if Barbaric was coming back out. That book was great.
So it isn't
meaning to read it.
No,
I haven't read it yet.
What?
I know.
And how far behind on Philadelphia are you still?
What? Dragon, why would you come on this platform? Why would you come?
Thank you, Charles.
Why would you?
I know that comes out Wednesday.
That's it.
we gotta bring Charles on more often. I like this guy. He's a real one. You know.
You probably texted him like, ask her how far behind she is on.
Man. Hey, listen, you're degenerately behind on Philadelphia, man. It's really it's disgusting at this point.
You know what I did read that I didn't care for this
Oh,
week?
man. Oh,
House of Slaughter,
yeah.
Yeah,
Scarlet.
that was weird.
It just came off like the characters were a bit too pretentious, and I get that that's like their thing, but I said use one more big word, and I'm trying to just get through this. You know what I mean? um,
Oh man.
I like the art though,
Yeah,
but
and that body bag variant or whatever was pretty dope by Kyle Hotz.
I saw
yeah,
that. That was cool. That was cool.
and I like that her paintbrush or his paintbrush is the carrier.
Yeah,
That was cool, but mm.
yeah, it was a bit lacking. I liked how they introduced a new sect of the house and new character, but other than that, it was pretty lackluster.
Yeah, I especially with how hard they came out with the first issue for the first arc. Like I cared about every character, and this one I read it and I didn't care. I was
Yeah.
like, oh y'all okay.
I mean, I'm sure it's gonna pick up, but that was for that book. That was a pretty slow issue.
Yeah, yes, especially for the series. I thought it would had a little bit more pizzazz.
See, that's disappointing to hear, to be honest, because I thought the first volume, the first arc on House of Slaughter was pretty good. I
Yeah,
like
it was good.
yeah. So you know, I don't know. I mean, I haven't read the new issue of Slaughter, but I don't think I'll be picking it up. Yeah. Yeah, so I because I've been reading a lot of that is people, but they're not feeling the new direction or the writing team. So
And the team from the first arc, it was just I think it was so cohesive but this one just feels like cold, if that makes sense. Like it just doesn't have the same heart that the first arc had.
mm,
Off top.
hmm yeah, Philly feels enjoying House of Slaughter, at least the first volume. Yeah,
I love the first volume.
but listen, bro, you just lost rating. Huh.
What? Drop Philadelphia? That's insane.
How, bro? That's legit one of the best books,
Yeah,
best ongoing.
Wait, what did he say earlier?
Who?
You want to throw up that comment he posted earlier?
Oh, I don't know which one. Oh, yeah, there you go.
yeah.
He just
he just
the man's telling on himself. Bro, Philadelphia is legit, man. That's like that for me. That's to be honest, that's like a top 3 book, top 5, easy.
Yeah, that's easily my favorite book on the stands.
Oh, really? That
Yeah.
okay.
As big of a fan of Power Rangers as I am, Philadelphia is still always my top book. I love that book.
crossover.
Yeah.
Killer Rangers.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Frank came just to start bullshit too. Frank, I feel man.
Man, people are dropping Philadelphia. The world's going crazy.
Man,
I am caught up on Nita Hawes.
Nita Haas. I feel
Nita
and
Hawes
I-
is dope
And
too.
I
Yeah.
do like Nita, yeah.
Mhm.
I bought the graphic novel last Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Arc 1.
Okay.
And
Okay.
the
Hold
Substack.
hold on. Archie, please.
What?
My man, what are you doing, bro? He says, I was lurking, but let me just start some shit. What's Philadelphia? Hey, I don't know if you're serious. If you're serious, my heart is broken, bro. Come on. If you are serious and you don't know what Philadelphia is,
Juanita Hawes.
Oye, Juanita, a Mexican ghost from. Oh man,
Hip hop's enemy.
Oh,
If I could check my phone.
Archie, we're gonna have a conversation later, buddy. I gotta explain to you about the greatness that is Philadelphia, man. One of the best ongoings right now. But hey, thanks for coming through. Everybody in the live chats, thank you guys for being here. Man, So, we can review, yeah? Should we
Mhm.
get it? Should we get it? Let me hit that. Let me hit that one time. We can review, folks. You know what it is. We talk about our top 3 reads of the week. We've got, for those just joining us, we've got Charles, aka Dragon Ranger, the undisputed king of the new comic book day halls. My man is legit pulling uh, the whole damn store each and every week, man. Check him out on the socials, bro. I'm not exaggerating. This guy is insane, man. So we said, who better than to bring Dragon
I
Ranger
did. I did.
to talk
Cajun.
about some comics, man. So why don't we kick it off with you, buddy? Top 3. How was your reading this week, and what was your top 3, my man?
Well, from what I've read, I didn't finish my books yet, but
Okay.
I Hate This Place. World's Finest #3 was very good, and Venom Lethal Protector #2. I've been liking that run so far. It's got like a classic Venom.
Well, slow down, Dragon. Slow down.
Oh,
So your I Hate This Place was your number 3?
#1.
Oh, it was your number 1.
Oh, we just
And we were shitting on
Dragon.
you
I'm so sorry.
during our summer drop.
Everybody has their own opinion.
Oh my
man.
gosh. And it's so funny because when I didn't realize, Sergio, that you were giving your likeness to covers.
What are you going on about?
How big Superman's fucking head is.
Hey, that's okay. I'll take that.
I didn't get either one of those covers. I got the Lucio Perillo cardstock cover.
Okay.
I see that comment. You better not be throwing that up, Al.
Oh,
Hey.
now I'm looking.
Never mind. But okay, so I Hate This Place was your number 3. We spoke about that during Copper Drop. You're feeling it, myself and Elle, not so much.
Wait, real fast, because this is the second time Justin and Frank have both asked how do you store your comics,
sure. Yeah.
Dragon?
Lots of boxes. They're like filling up my closet, and I got a shelf in the basement with boxes on them.
You just do like the plain white long boxes or short boxes, like
I got a combination of both.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't do those nice, I think they're BCW, like the black plastic. You do.
I have one because I actually wanted in a giveaway from BCW, but I actually haven't bought any.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But they are pretty nice.
Yeah.
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 They have like interlocking lids and everything.
How about the you do like the printed?
Oh yeah. I've been meaning to get that. They have a new one for
Get out of here.
Immortal X-Men, I believe.
He said
Last Supper.
Al, can we let our guests?
I'm sorry.
My goodness, man.
BCW? He said BBW. Go
Sorry,
ahead.
bro.
I'll stop talking.
What were you
Yeah.
saying?
I've been meaning to get the new one that they have. I think it's for Immortal X-Men, where it's like the Last Supper. They have a short box of that.
Okay.
I really want to get that. I'm waiting for them to come out with a Philadelphia one already.
Hey. Oh, I don't have it here, but you see my custom Philadelphia box, have you?
Yeah, I have.
You got to make your own, bro. You got to make your own.
I just can't bring myself to cut up any of the books.
Oh man, you know what? for as much love as I got on the custom box, I got a couple comments talking about, bro, how could you like tear up those comics? I said, hey, sometimes you just got to do it. You mentioned that the Marvel box, the printed box. I just not to get too off topic, but you know what cheeses me? You know, I'm more of a DC guy, right?
Yeah.
DC, they only make maybe a couple of those nice art printed boxes.
Yeah, they don't do many.
Marvel is constantly putting out these dope boxes, whether it's Hulk or Carnage or Venom or X, whoever, like their whole line of characters.
Yeah.
DC, every once in a while you get a box and it's just like, Man, DC, like, step your game up, man. You know, you
I
gotta
think
release these.
Something is Killing the Children has one dropping in
Yeah, I ordered
June.
one of
Yeah,
those.
that one looks cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I bought the Carnage one when it came out. I have a Venom one. I have a I got the Peach Momoko Demon Days one.
I seen that. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have when the Nonstop Spider-Man came out, I bought one of those. They released a short box for it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know which one I did pick up? I couldn't pass up on it. Was the nice Jim Lee, the X-Men one.
Oh, I seen that one last week. I want to get that too. Yeah.
That was sick. I had to cop that one.
Yeah.
I had to cop that one. You know what, folks? We've got so we got another guest joining us here for our week in review segment. He goes by the name of Mr. Markelon Sigler. Let's bring him on. And boom, what's going on, my man? How you doing?
Hey man, I'm blessed. I appreciate you inviting me. I'm sorry I'm late because you said I was like 10:30 CST or 11:30 CST at first, but I was in the position though after way. Okay, I can jump on now.
And can you tell us how to properly pronounce your name?
Yes, it is actually pronounced Marquelin Sigler, so you got it.
Okay, Markelon. That wasn't Markelon.
No, you gotta roll
Marquelin.
it.
So it's like Jacqueline, but it's Marquelin.
Okay, apologies, my man.
Nah, you good, man. I lived it my whole life, believe me.
All right. Hey, you know, I shouldn't feel too. She doesn't know how to pronounce my name after like a year doing this show. So, but listen, thank you so much for coming through. You know, like I was telling the audience, you know, we invited you guys because you guys have two of the best new comic book day hauls. Man, you're constantly each week, man. You know, you're showing us your stuff, and your hauls are epic. So we'll get to that shortly. But Charles, you were in the middle of your top 3, yeah, buddy?
Yeah.
So this was your number 2 World's Finest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, and this is another reason why we bring you guys on, because we need that big 2 content. You know, the Marvels and the DC. When I saw both of you gents had some Marvel and DC in your top 3, so we're like, oh, that's good because we never talked.
And Dragon, I have to say, a lot of these panels, as I was getting your slides, I just the Superman's like shh, I like that. And this and on the left one, it's so funny. He's like, "Welcome to hell, Batman," and I was like, aggressive because I have no idea what's going on. I haven't been keeping up with this, and so as I'm going through the pages, I'm like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah, it's pretty crazy so far. And basically, what it is, like, there's the Devil Neza is doing all this crazy shit while Superman and Batman can't even really focus on getting to him because he's turning all these other heroes into doing his bidding. So they're just running around trying to stop all these other guys from messing everything up. They can't even focus on Neza yet. And it's been pretty, especially with Dan Moore doing the art, the panels are amazing. And it's just been a cool story to read so far.
I was just about to say, yeah, I'm digging that art. Let me ask the 2 of you guys, and for those in the audience. So you know what, like recently, I really, you know, I haven't read a lot of big 2 stuff in quite a while, and I'm missing it, man. I'm missing it. I wanna jump in, you know. So hit me with like a recommendation, like a must read, DC or even Marvel book that I should be reading just to get my wet my feet again in like the capes and the cowls kind of stuff. Well, Charles, you got like a must recommend or anything?
I'd definitely read this. You've been reading DC versus Vampires. That's been good too.
Oh,
yeah.
And Knights of Steel has been awesome. If you haven't been reading that,
I said one, buddy. Give me one.
Read them all. Read them all.
You would say
before just pick up my full list and read that.
You would say World's Finest, maybe?
Yeah, World's Finest has been awesome so far. I really like it.
This
I wasn't when number 1 was coming out. I almost didn't pick it up,
okay.
and then the day that I was at the shop getting my books, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a shot and try it, and I'm glad I did. I've loved it so far.
Okay. Let me ask you, this is like standalone, it's self-contained story, or
Oh yeah,
it
yeah,
is, eh? Okay. So I can get into it nice and easy.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. McQuillan, what do you recommend, buddy?
Well, first of all, I got to shout out Dragon Prime Ranger because he is my inspiration. Now his hauls are always epic. So I got to pay respect to him. That's the man right there. Every week I look for his stuff to see if I can match up him. But first, if I had to go with DC, definitely DC versus Vampires, man. That has probably been my hit of the year, especially with his last reveal. So it's a spoiler warning of who the Vampire King actually was. I was like, this is the moment of the year. I don't even want to say it. I want y'all to go read it and see if you can figure it out for yourself. Because we already know that Hal Jordan's a vampire. We know that he turns Wonder Woman, but who the Vampire King actually was, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see I posted about it. I was like, man, I did not see this coming, but it makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
it makes sense. And for Marvel, man, my first thought was, for some reason, and I was a late comer this time, I would say Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil, man. I've fallen in love with that book, man. You know, I've just fallen in love with it, especially for the run where Matt Murdock was not Daredevil. Elektra was Daredevil for a snippet portion of that more. And she's still like Daredevil, not Lady Daredevil, but she just goes by Daredevil, you know? And I'm like, man, this hooked me on it, you know? So if I had to pick two off the top of my head, those would be the two right there.
Okay. I like that. You know what? A straight goods. You sold me on DC versus vampires because I'm I'm a sucker for a good vampire story.
And that
DC,
spinoff drops next week, yeah.
The spinoff?
Yeah, with Damien.
Oh,
Damien, Vampire, Damien Wayne, Vampire Hunter.
Yeah, I was gonna pitch that, but I have no idea. I haven't read the original run yet.
So how many issues? I'm like 100%. I'm gonna pick it up. How many issues? Like, is it like into
5, maybe 6?
I think 6. I think 6 is what they've released so far.
Oh, that's not too bad at all.
No.
That's not too bad at
That's
all.
one trade right there.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna get to it this weekend, and then maybe we'll bring you guys back on, and we'll talk about that, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped to read that straight up. Yeah, listen, real talk. Like, I just kind of, you just had that craving for, like, just some superhero shit, because I haven't been reading that at all in the longest time. So okay.
Another one that's been fun is Task Force Z. Has been pretty good too.
Yes.
That's been cool.
Yeah.
Is that
especially if you love Jason Todd?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's writing that?
Is it Matthew Rosenberg?
Rosenberg.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, the 4 kids walk into a bank writer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's pretty good, though, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I might have to.
It's lasting a lot longer than I thought it would. I thought it was gonna kind of go the way of Titans Academy and Suicide Squad, but it looked like it's here to stay. I was surprised.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that one out. First up, though, DC versus Vampires. All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for the rec. I'm gonna check that one out. What was your third pick, Charles?
Yeah, Venom Lethal Protector.
Yeah.
So before you tell us about this book, for Sergio, I know he's a foot guy, so I made sure to throw. And what's even crazy is when you zoom out of the panel, the next page, I was like, whoa, I didn't.
Am I not flexible?
No, you were watching. You saw the foot, and you saw the foot.
Oh man! Right. Wow, you're just gonna do it like that on live, eh?
Sorry.
Folks, I tell you, none of this. Anyways, go on, Charles. What's going on with Lethal Protector, man?
It's just more of like a classic Venom story, before King in Black and all that. It's just Eddie Brock and being Venom and patrolling the streets, keeping him safe. Well, in the first issue, he runs into this villain that calls himself Humbug. and basically he can generate like all these different sounds of insects and stuff like that, and ends up hurting Venom pretty bad, the symbiote anyway. And so in this issue, he's kind of recuperating from his fight with that. He's ready to get back out on the streets, runs into a couple more villains. Well, behind the scenes, they're putting together this little group to take out Venom once and for all. And then, you know, Venom ends up meeting like a surprising ally that might make him even more stronger against what these people can do to him, which I don't want to give any spoilers, but so I'm kind of curious to see where that goes. And like even the look of Venom, he's got like that classic look like he had in the 90s. I love it.
Yeah, that's cool. I dig that.
Yeah, the neck to shoulder ratio here is
Yeah.
I'm into.
We know I loves a thick boy. Say it one time for us.
No.
No?
Maybe later.
Okay, so you're digging this one. It's fun story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm a big Venom fan, so I try anything that has Venom in it.
Who's the artist on this one? I am digging that art, man.
It's scrolling at the bottom.
Yeah, I forget.
Just like it's going.
You gotta
Those
wait.
are some-
You gotta wait for it to come around again.
What a
There you
beautiful
go.
feet. Ivan Fiorelli.
Yeah.
It's just, ooh, and I like how the big toes, the line is.
Yeah, I was gonna make your face all the little toes, but that was too much work.
Get it. Okay. Oh man. Hey, listen. I saw a comment. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, there we go. Frank is saying Nightwing, Dark Knights of Steel action comics.
Action really good too.
Action, yeah?
Yeah, that whole World War saga they got going on with Mongol, that's been really good.
There was a lot of discourse online about, I don't know if you saw that take on War Worlds. I mean, I don't know if we want to get into that, but
Oh no.
yeah, there's a lot of action talk is on a lot of people's lips these days.
I think Philip Kennedy Johnson's doing amazing writing that. It's been a great read, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he probably had one of the best beatdowns of Superman in that issue. I read that, I was like, wow, this is a beatdown right here.
Okay. So Marquillan, what is your top three, man?
What did I send you guys? I sent you X-Men Red #2. I sent you I Hate This Place, and I think that was something that you guys recommended. I went and got it.
Okay.
And Marvel What's Identity #1. So I see she already had that up on there.
Okay. So Marvel's there we go. Finally, some Marvel content on the channel. Some Marvel content. Tell us a little bit about this book here, my man.
Man, I like how Marvel is pushing their diversity and their voices' identity. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, I see they got Shang-Chi, Wong, Mantis, and, Miss Marvel on the cover. And I read it, and I was, I flipped through, because, there are things you're going to buy every week. But I flipped through it. I saw the first story was a Jimmy Woo versus a Shang-Chi. I was like, wait a minute, Jimmy Woo versus Shang-Chi? Or Shang-Chi? I was like, I got to read this. And it really stuck out to me because, I'm a black man. So anything I see with black people in it, I'm like, I'm going to buy it. But then, anytime I see anything with people of color in comics, I tend to just go ahead and buy it. And it really just that first story just kind of touched me. They was like, hey, Jimmy Woo from Agents of Atlas was like, hey, I'm an American-born Chinese, but you're an actual you're a native-born Chinese, and people think we're the same. Kind of hitting on how people think because people are all one race, they're monolithic, but it's like we're different. We have different perspectives on things because where we were raised and our upbringing, and we approach superhero situations differently, and people think we're just friends because we're both Asian guys, but we may or may not get along. And I said, okay, and that drew me in. And then another story with Miss Marvel, and where Shang-Chi had comforted her from one of her villains that she was in love with, and I'm like, this is heartfelt stuff. Mantis, who I didn't never realize was Vietnamese. I never realized Mantis was Vietnamese. I've been reading her since she was in the West Coast Avengers way back when, but she's Vietnamese. I never knew that until I read this. So I mean, I just like, man, I said, okay, Marvel, you did it. I won't say it was diverse trademark, but you had diverse creators work on these books. You brought attention to awareness of characters who have been kind of in the background, with the exception of Shang-Chi because of the movie. Now he's everywhere because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope to see these characters in other stories. If it's Marvel, because the TV show's coming out, and Wong because Doctor Strange, so I'm like, yeah, this is a perfect time for this book to drop because of that. And I just really enjoyed it. I mean, it's an anthology series, but if you're looking for characters, Asian characters you may not have known anything about or never heard of, or just want to give different new writers a try, I think this is an excellent pick for you.
Mm-hmm.
This is these are all like self-contained, like one-shot stories essentially, yeah?
Yep. One-shot stories, yep.
So easy to get into for folks who may want to check this one out.
Exactly, man. I love that because I'm kind of that Stan Lee thing. Everybody's coming is their first comment.
Yeah.
Get them so they can get into and hook them.
Yeah.
And I love comics that are profound. They have profound thoughts. They just hey, they it's not just hit you in the face and do this kind of stuff. There's some thought in the background to it.
I got you.
And I think it's really delivered on that.
So some substance to it is not
exactly.
Okay. I like that splash page. This one here is nice. That's cool.
Yep.
I like that.
The Agents of Atlas team, man. I'm like, man, I remember when Greg Pak first. Well, I don't remember who wrote the first Agent Atlas mini. That's when I first was introduced to Jimmy Woo. That was in the 2000s. But I know Greg Pak has done a lot of work with them recently.
Okay. Oh, Pornsack is one of the writers, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh,
And, Pornsack, I'm a fan of his from The Good Agent.
Yes. Okay. Which character is he writing in this one?
I think he wrote the first story, which was Shang-Chi and Jimmy Woo.
Okay.
The one I was just talking about. Yeah, he wrote that story.
I might have to check it out just for his story, man.
And unlike some of the other their inclusive line of comics, like this one was tight for I think only 4 stories. It didn't get, and because some of the other ones, and even on the DC side, it's like they're trying to prove that they have a character, you know what I mean? Oh, we have like 8 Asian characters. We're gonna do, you know what I mean? But this one was like very tight, concise. And it didn't feel all over the place like some of the other anthologies that they've done.
Charles, did you read this one?
No, I don't. I stopped getting these a while back. Okay. I think that was around the same time when they were putting like 8 stories in there, and I'm like, half of these characters I never even cared about. So yeah, I stopped buying them then.
But this one is a little tighter though, eh, buddy? Only 4 stories, you're saying?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, that's the Wong story right there, which is probably hot because everybody's seen Doctor Strange. That Wong, had such a good co-star role in the Doctor Strange movie. So this is a good story about here.
That's cool. I dig that. And we had a comment here. Frank is saying, can't find any Latino superheroes. This is true. In terms of getting their own books, things like that, man. DC, Marvel need to do better. But listen, what I like is Philly is saying, pick up an indie book like Primos,
Yeah, Primos is good. And didn't John Leguizamo have a book at Image? I was reading it for a while.
Yeah.
Let's talk about his hairline in that real quick. How did listen, as a person of color, as a Black woman, I was offended that every time they showed his hair, because if I promise you he had a full head of hair, and then each time they showed him he had less and less hair, he had more scalp and less braids every single panel. And actually
that's it. Slideshow.
I actually have a slideshow where you could see like his hairline, and I'm just like, what is happening? It felt like they had somebody different drawing his braids every panel. It was crazy.
So you guys are reading. You guys are both reading Primos, because I haven't read that.
Yeah, I like Primos.
Yeah,
I flipped through Primos. I hadn't committed to it yet, but I flipped through it. I'm like, all right, I'm kind of waiting until maybe that finishes so I get to a trade point on that one.
Yeah, I think it has one more issue left.
Yep.
Yeah. It does look interesting enough. I think they've got like it's got like a little bit of either Aztec or Mayan, story background in it. So for sure. Flash by Night Comics, thank you so much for coming through. Good morning, my man.
And I mean, another one is Home that Image did last year about Mexican immigrants. That was good. That was surprising.
Now you're talking my jam, buddy. Home is one of my favorites. Shit, I think I got it up here somewhere, right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that was fantastic story, man. Yeah. So that's the thing, Frank. You know, like you're right. The Latino characters in like the big two books, you know, they're not really getting their deserved shine or spotlight. But there's a lot of dope indie stuff, man. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta look a little bit, man.
If I'm
You
not
know?
mistaken, I believe Gunslinger Spawn is Latino or
Oh, is he?
Mexican or something like. Yeah, I think his name's like Javier or something like that.
Okay. They start with a Hispanic hero in America Chavez. They name her America, and her special part is she can be. Oh, I saw that take. Right, everyday photos.
Let's go. How you think about that?
I saw that. I saw that online a couple of days ago. I was crying. I was in tears. That's wild. Yeah.
But you know what? I think that's
Oh,
like
man.
that's like a common thing in a lot
Yeah.
of places when
Okay, yeah.
the parents name their kids those kind of names because it's like the dream. So it's like aspirational versus, you know, on the nose. Because I've seen a lot of kids, like especially like presidential names like Kennedy and stuff, and it's like, why would you name all the beautiful names and then it's like it's because it's like a identity thing. Like you want them to identify with what you want them to be now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it's true. I mean, I'm not saying this take isn't true.
Listen, hey, figure drawing. You just made a fan out of me. He's recommending Blood In, Blood Out. Hey, that's an OG classic, man. That's a hood man's classic. For those who don't know, check it out. Blood In, Blood Out. I love it. Shout out figure drawing, man. So what else is in your top three, bud?
Man, X-Men Red. So first of all, I love Al Ewing. I don't know when I discovered Al Ewing. I mean, but I'm a fan, Al Ewing fanboy. Maybe when he was on was it Captain America, Sam Wilson, and the Avengers or Mighty Avengers, you know, and I was like, this guy's a good writer. And I've been following him since. I loved when he was on Sword. And you know, I love Sword. I love that Storm got such a prominent position in Sword. I hated when Sword ended, but X-Men Red started, and it's like Storm is still front and center. Even before I got this book, I saw people on Twitter like Storm just straight heard Vulcan. And we know Vulcan is, you know, uber powerful. He basically do with energy what Magneto does with magnetism. And Storm just like, nah, son, this ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna happen. Let me just knock you down real quick. But then we had the backstory, you know, what, you know, Abigail Brand and the Sword team, you know, how she's still doing her machinations behind the scenes and stuff like that. And you know, we have Manifold, you know, the black Aboriginal X-Men. He was like, you know what? I know you're up to some BS, Brand. I know you probably killed Henry Garrick, and I'm out. And I was just like, he just dropped the mic like, I'm out. I'll go be an X-Men again. I was like, okay. So I love that we're building to something. I like we're building to something. I don't know where Al Ewing is going to take us on this, and the art, of course, is phenomenal. Caselli is doing the artwork on this, I think, and I'm like, I'm here for it, man. You know, and I'm an X-Men fan. I love Tom Taylor's X-Men Red book when that came out. I was happy to see another X-Men Red book coming out. I'm happy Al Ewing's writing it. I'm happy Storm's in it, front and center.
For sure. That's Cable there that I'm seeing, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. See, so I grew up on the X-Men. That's one of my first, you know, like really, you know, books that I got into during the 90s, you know, the Jim Lee run and stuff. But so I've been wanting to get into it like for a couple of years now again, but it's just it's so intimidating. I feel like I will just be completely what's that, bud?
There's just so much with the X-Men now.
That's the thing for sure.
We're the Hickman era X-Men, you know, Hickman era, you know, but with YouTube and trades and come out shit, now it's the best time to do it, you know, just start. You know?
Man, I feel so I don't know, man. And then I'm constantly hearing they're constantly rebooting the franchise, you know, like the continuity is like all over the place. It just, yeah, I feel like I'd have a tough time keeping up. But man,
it's pretty easy to jump in and out of X-Men right now. I don't keep up with it at all, but I loved Way of X, like obsessed with it. I loved Trial of Magneto, which I know a lot of people or whatever, but I love the art inside of that. Like every page was like print worthy. Like it was a gorgeous book, if nothing else. And but they give you enough information in the title, like on the memos and stuff, that it's not hard to keep up with what's happening.
Man, I maybe chill saying read House of X. Then
Then
stop.
stop. I mean, House of X is just, that's the beginning of the Hickman run. The Hickman, it ain't a run. It was the Hickman era of X-Men. That's what
Right.
it basically is.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
House of Swords event though, that was pretty dope. X of Swords.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, X of Swords.
So would you guys say like the quality's been pretty consistent? It's been pretty good, like the X titles of books and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pick up some of them. I don't get all of them, but I pick up this one. I read Immortal X-Men. I read the regular X-Men. I started getting what they have, Knights of X that's out now. What's it, Legion of X? One that has to do with Legion.
Yeah.
I picked that one up. Marauders. I've been reading that one.
Shit. That's the thing. There's a ton. There's a lot.
Yeah,
out there.
there's a lot to do with the
man.
But you could just pick one and stick with it. I mean, but the fact that we're talking about buying all these X-Men books consistently shows the quality of it. Because at one time, I used to love every X-Men book, and I got tired of it. And now I'm like, okay, I start picking up more and more and more.
Okay. I miss the days where they were the franchise, the face of Marvel, right? I mean, since the MCU era, like it's been Avengers, but really, for the longest time it was X-Men. So, but yeah, I might have to check out some. Was there anything else that you were reading that made your top 3?
Yeah, I Hate This Place also made it.
Okay.
And I was surprised by that because I think I saw you guys pick it. I was like, okay, I'll try because you guys recommended it.
Okay.
And I read it last because it was not going to be in my top 3. It was not. It was probably going to be. It was at first going to be Batman the Night, but I read it last. I said, you know what? I got to give this book credit because I went this book not expecting to like it. And I was like, this has everything that I would want. I mean, it's supernatural. It's got like a kind of crime element to it in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
What hooked me to that first in the beginning, like right there, you're showing it right with this guy's head got lashed off by a tongue or a branch. I said, what the hell happened here? Wait a minute, let me slow down and read this now.
Yeah.
And the whole premise of the people explaining, like, okay, well, you can't leave the house, and we got this whole safe room. You go in and watch all the TV, so you won't be disturbed and don't leave things. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, okay, this might be interesting right here. And I'm like, I'm curious to see how far they're gonna take this.
Sergio, what would you fill your VHS wall with? I mean, we already know, but what would you fill your safe room VHS wall with?
Never mind, man.
Dragon, what are you filling it up with?
The safe room with the
VHS.
I don't know. That'd be tough.
I think I would fill mine with Star Trek now.
Star Trek would be a good one.
Yeah. There's enough Star Trek, enough variety of Star Trek
Yeah.
to go around.
We got some Star Trek fans in here. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Charles is like, fuck yeah.
Star Trek's the whole reason I got Paramount Plus. That's why I got Paramount Plus, to watch Star Trek.
My grandfather was real into Star Trek, so when I was a kid, I used to watch Next Generation with him all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now I watch all the new ones. Like Discovery's been really good. I haven't checked out the Strange New World yet that just started.
Okay.
Everybody knows Strange New Worlds is good. I watched Discovery, Picard. The only one I haven't finished is Prodigy, the cartoon, the newest, the kids cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Man, that's a good question. What would you put?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I'm probably like ER stuff like that. Stuff that's mindless. You can have on and not think about nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my comfort show. Like
sure.
ER, Quantum Leap.
What about
stuff
NCIS?
Like nah. Oh, yeah. Law and Order SVU. I just recently started it over from season 1. And
that's a lot.
Maybe some years.
Yeah, it's a lot. But it's funny because I'm like watching them and I'm like, wow, my dad just let me watch this when I was a kid. Like some of the storylines, I'm like, it's pretty, but it's all in good fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with you, Marcolon. I love this book, and Good thing you weren't around at the beginning of the show because these two shat all over it.
I was just about to say, I love it and I thank you. Thank you for you're picking up what we recommended. You decided to check it out.
Right.
I love to hear that. And it's one of those funny things. It's just for myself. And it seems like I was on the same. We weren't feeling it, man. It just for me it was a rough. It was more so the dialogue that really I had a hard time with. The premise.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you
yeah.
that.
But man, love to hear that you're picking up our recs and stuff. So and that you're enjoying it, man. So that's dope. That's dope, man.
I mean, I did not expect to enjoy it, but y'all recommend. I said, yeah, they recommended it. Because I think you guys put me on a couple things I hadn't read. Like I'm like, okay, they usually have their recommendations, and I hadn't come back and said I hated some of y'all recommend. I've never done that so far.
Okay, I appreciate that, man.
You hate it apparently.
And not only that, so now thanks to you guys, I am gonna check out DC versus Vampires, man, 100%. So we might. What do we got scheduled next week? Maybe I don't know how full the schedule is next week, but we might have to bring you guys back on if you guys are available and chop it up about that. Thank you guys so much for coming through to talk your top three.
Thanks, man.
Hey, where can everybody find you guys? Let the audience know where they can catch you on the socials and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm the same on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. I actually use my real name, Markland. I do. Because I do real estate, taxes, and insurance. So it's like, well, I got a name that stands out. So people always find me. So just anything you're pretty much on, MarquelonSigler. That's my name. You'll find me. You Google me, you'll find me.
Okay. And for sure, check out Markelon's socials because, like, you honestly, you got some dope. You know what I like about your posts is you got a nice mix of like your big two stuff, your indie stuff, man. So it's a good balance, man. So check out his socials, folks. Good peoples, and then Dragon. Where can everybody find you at, my man?
Yeah, I'm mostly just on Twitter at Dragon Ranger 9. I like to post my hauls every week and then give my thoughts about books that I read throughout the week.
Hey. The OG, the GOAT.
I love it, man. He is the GOAT. I love it. When I see his video, I thought, here he comes with his video. And he put it on the table. Like, here we go. Like, he's playing cards. Like, here he goes.
Wow, man. He's got a whole deck, man. A whole deck. So for sure, thank you guys for coming through, man. You guys are welcome back anytime. And if you're able to stick around in the live chats, we're going to get into some Eisner nomination talks. Curious to hear your guys' thoughts, man. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right, guys.
All right, bye.
All right. Take it easy.
All right, buddy. Week in review, man. Hey, it's good to get some Big Two content, eh?
Yeah, because I definitely have none of that in my.
We're on the same page, Elle. While I get those vids ready.
Oh, we're not doing weekend review.
Oh, we got our shit too. That's right. We forgot. Oh man. I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah, let's do it. I'll go through my stuff real quick.
Okay.
You can talk about your books for sure. My top three, folks. Is that the right order? I don't think so.
Probably not, but
it's okay. In no particular order. My top three breakout, folks. I've been having a lot of fun with that. From Zach Kaplan, Wilton Santos. I really love the art. This is just a fun sci-fi prison break style story. The best way I can describe, just fun. Check it out. High key recommend it. What else we got, Al?
Blue Flame.
Blue Flame.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic stuff. You guys, every issue it's out, it's always making my top three. Can't recommend it enough. And then what is my number one?
We'll talk about that when
I
have
there
this
you go.
So my number three was Slumber number 3.
Okay.
And you're not reading Slumber?
I read the first issue. To be honest, straight up, I forgot about this series, man. But I number 1 was cool.
So in this one, we learned that the reason why Stetson goes so hard for the dream world because she had a daughter who would see Valkyra, the villain.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if we don't know yet like what's going on, but they established some more rules, and it's just like been really fun. Please slow down to see the art. I'm
Hell, you're too
sorry.
quick, man. Come on.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Slumber, and it's like honestly genuinely funny. Like I laugh during this book, and I'm also concerned with the characters. And like they established that like if like one of your memory people in your dream gets killed, you forget them when you wake up. So like say you know dream about your grandpa and they get killed in your dream, then when you wake up you're not going to remember them in real life. And also that if the dream host dies in the dream, they reemerge from the closest door. And it's funny because like Stetson, so this is like Lila's dream. It's like a flashback.
See, that's wild. That's crazy. I dig that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, some acid trip, psychedelic kind of, dream
Mm-hmm.
world. This as well. Yeah.
And Stetson in the dream, she actually kills Finch because that's the detective, the one who
Mhm.
and she kills him in his dream so she could wear his skin. Um, and it's just so ridiculous. It's so
No.
funny. And she uses him as like to break the fall, but she didn't have to. And
Mhm.
it's just really funny. I'm having a good time reading it.
I gotta
Yeah.
get back into it because the first issue was cool. So, and you know what, Manny's such a hard reviewer, but look,
Mhm.
he dropped the fire emoji.
Yeah.
So, Manny's like, yo, this is fire, bro. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stetson is like my favorite. She's like she just and then she like gives him the creature that she killed to get the clothes for him to wear. She like takes his head and gives it to him and is like, "Yeah, just wear this." And so he's wearing like a dead creature's head over his face to hide so that they think that the fake Finch is the real Finch. It's really funny. Um I'm into all the characters are interesting. It's a really good time.
Okay.
And then my number 2, which is your number 1, but would have been my number 1 if
Mhm.
something else hadn't have come out.
Mm.
It
What's that, man? What's
is
that?
Hit Me number 3. Oops, I have number 2.
Hit Me is your number 2 read
Mhm.
of the week. My number 1.
Mhm.
Folks, please pick up Hit Me from AWA Upshot if you aren't already. Man, I am digging this series. Why don't you let us know what this book is about and why we're loving this so much, man.
Oh, you're going to include yourself on it? So first of all, it was a struggle to get him to read this in the beginning.
Stop playing. Get out of here. Just talk about the book. Let's not
Hit
get
Me
anything.
has been one of my favorite books from solicits until now. I'm so pleased with this book. It's about Lulu. She's a professional pain slut, per her own words, and so she's a sex worker who takes beatings. Um, and based on where you're hitting her and the threshold that determines her pay. And so she's on a job in the first issue. Some stuff goes down and now she's on the run, but also trying to save somebody like her bodyguard because she kind of might have feelings for him. And so number 1 in this issue, we love a house mom. She goes to the strip club for a makeover scene. Another thing we love a makeover montage.
Mm.
Um And so the house mom is like selling fake used panties, which I was like, that's ingenious. Just she's like, "Do you have any spit for me?" And
Hey,
and
make your paper, mommy.
yeah,
Do it
I
up.
said okay.
Mm.
And then she also happens to be the local coroner also happens to be one of her patrons. And so she goes there to see if he has any information on the person that she's looking for. and it turns out that he has a like the nape of her neck fetish, which is also interesting. And just the art, you could tell he's a creep. I mean, he was gonna have a weird thing about a weird thing.
Look at that stash, that flavor saver is no joke, man. He's got the handlebars and everything.
Look, you're gonna cosplay this year
As the corner.
as what's and is his name Jerry Conati.
Oh man, as Jerry no less.
I put creep and corner. That was in my notes.
Oh man. Hey, look at that upskirt shot.
Yeah,
upskirt shot from Upshot.
Yeah.
Hashtag that.
Yeah. Hashtag that.
Yo.
And his thing is like asphyxiation. So yeah, so then she goes to see some other people she's been involved with.
Mm-hmm.
It was really hard not to just put every single slide on here, and then she ends up
Priscilla, I think her portraits.
Yeah,
her art, listen, is dope,
and the coloring is spot on, and I think that's what frustrates me, and I've said it before. Sometimes with the AWA covers, the cover and the art and the interiors are usually so different that I think it throws people off, because I was not expecting this art style going into issue number 1, having seen the covers.
Marco Lesko on the colors. Yeah, he crushed that. And how about the scene here?
Yeah.
So in order for her to get this is a cop here who you're seeing. In order for her to get some info, she knows she gotta let my man have a little bit of fun. But what I love is she's so bored by this guy. She's like he ain't, you gotta be a little rougher. This motherfucker is soft.
And
said,
he has like a what do they call it, like a daddy little complex thing, so she calls him daddy, and it's just like the most pathetic, because he's like really putting his all into these hits, and she's just like please.
And that's the sad
take
part
me
too.
out.
He thinks he's going off. He's like, okay, you're about to get it. Did you start, homie? Like, what's but listen, this is I like yo, chill. Check this one out though, bro. Legit, I think you would enjoy this one. I like Philly's comment here. Real talk, man. You're not gonna get this kind of content from Big Two. It's just a great story. Listen, the pacing is great. The art is cool.
And again, that's Christoph. She is amazing at writing these kind of pulpy noir books. Like, that's her whole thing. So and then this is just another example of her.
Yeah.
Dragon, come back on and say it on live.
Hit me again.
Let's soundbite that. What did one say earlier? You pay to sell his voice to the ladies, his rugged voice.
Man, you know what I enjoy though is the flashbacks. They're done so well. They're just quick. It could be even like literally like a one panel flashback. There was a number of them, sometimes 2 or 3, but they're done so smoothly. The transition is good. The story flows so well. It's done really good. And like the artist, he'll change the color palette to indicate that it's a flashback scene. But it's everything is done really well in this book. Has it my number 1 pick of the week, man. Yeah, I can't recommend this enough, folks.
And it never like crosses the line of being like vulgar. Like, there's like obviously very mature themes and imagery and stuff, but it never is like full on.
It's not obscene.
No,
it's sexy.
This one took the sexy factor up a whole lot, though. It's like towed the line before, but this was like the first issue where I was like, okay, Lulu, like you getting it, huh? So
just a fun story, and it's funny. It's low key. She's a funny writer, eh?
Yeah.
Crystal House, gotta give her credit, man. She, like, the humor is subtle, but but it's just it's just I don't know, man. Just check it out, pick it up. This was like this was good. Yeah. My number one, your number two. Did you have anything else that you wanted to
Oh
say?
yeah, my number one is Bolero. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on this because we might be spending a whole lot of time on it at another time.
Oh, are you
Mm,
teasing something, eh?
teasing something
Oh,
maybe.
you okay? What you teasing?
Um,
Now? What you teasing?
but I will say that I loved Bolero. This might polarize the crowd a little bit, but I thought the emotional aspect of the story was spot on. It was fantastic. This issue was the final issue, and it had a lot of back content that kind of helped to explain what the story might like actually was about. And it helped a lot, but also like there's just so many instances in this series where I identified with conversations or feelings that the characters were having, you know, throughout their life. And I think it was a really solid conclusion. I'm okay with how it ended. And again, like it is it really ending, you know what I mean, in life?
It's a
So
never-ending journey. Never-ending journey.
and the art in this particular issue, like the range that Luana has is wild. Like
I love these pages. Elle, she like Luana is an amazing time. I love her work, man. Like, and this page here, I love that you included it because as dope as like her color palette is just is fantastic.
oh, and the process images in the back of the book with just the background without the characters on it, like the black and white ones, so good.
Well,
They're
this one
so
here that you
good.
got up, I mean, it just showcases like you know, even in like a grayscale color
Mhm.
palette, like how gorgeous is her artwork, you know?
Mhm.
She's honestly Luana Vecchio has become one of my favorites real quick.
Oh, and I just got her Lovesick prints in, and they're so good. They're
Boom,
so
Dragon
good.
Ranger said it. Yeah, I can't wait for Lovesick. That's like one of my most anticipated, man.
Honestly, it could be the worst book ever written, and I'm still gonna
Don't say that.
get
You know, don't say it. It's
no,
good.
I'm just saying, like, I don't care. Her artwork is
Mhm,
so good that I
mhm,
don't care what the content's about.
mhm. Phenomenal. Great interior art, man. Yeah. Uh look at that, man. She's wild. She's wild. Yeah. Check out her page, folks. So she's got Lovesick coming out.
Mhm.
She has that short story. And
Got the what's it called? New Gospel
yeah,
something,
yeah.
which is good. The first story was in Image 1, and the second part of the story will be in Image 2, which I think comes out next week.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
And these like watercolor flashbacks scenes, oh, they were so good.
And it shows her range, right? She switches up the
Mhm.
style. Man, hey, listen. Yeah, she's great. So that was
And
your
actually, the back of the book teases Lovesick and Wyatt's new book that hasn't been titled yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'm excited for those
Okay.
two.
I gotta go back because I didn't read any of the back matter in this last issue, but yeah.
Juan, no, the books are too thick to put in those things. I had got prints from her shop
Too
on
thick to
in
put in the
print.
thing, right?
Yeah. It won't
Okay.
fit.
Oh,
So
oh, it won't fit.
yeah, no,
Continue.
her prints are I ordered her prints, and I will say that in print, I will say this though, my Bolero print is missing. The package, they don't know where it's at, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. But I
Mhm.
did get the Lovesick ones in, and they're premium quality, worth the price.
Okay. Okay, cool. Weekend review. There you have it, folks. There you have it, folks. Elle, you had a
Mhm.
little something about a Kickstarter, yeah?
You don't want to wait?
Oh, did we have some? What did you want to? You wanted to get to the Eisner talk first, or
I could do the Kickstarter real fast.
That's cool. Whatever.
So, and you know what? Apologies, because I don't know how to pronounce this. Cabrasini? How would you
Cabrasini.
say that?
Cabrasini. Yeah.
Voodoo Junkie Hit Woman. If you could click through the slides.
Okay.
And
I got
also shout out to friends of the show, Richard Morgan, who has a cover for this, and Flops.
I like that flops on the right.
So the full image hasn't been released yet for
Ooh,
Flops, but if you click one more time, it's the Richard Morgan set based on a brand new cherry flavor.
that's wild.
And so hold on.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm reading the synopsis.
Okay.
No longer willing to let her boyfriend treat her like dirt, Cabrasini got lethal payback with the help of voodoo magic and liked it. Voodoo became her new addiction, and Cabra has cleaned up her act and forged a deadly new vocation. And so we got voodoo, there's werewolves, there's it's just honestly it was a really fun read. He was kind enough to send us an advanced copy.
Shout out.
And the art is cool. I really like when creatures like of the night, if you will, werewolves and the such, when the art style like this, like the heavy inks and stuff.
Mhm.
And so the campaign is going on for like another week. Again, Richard Morgan, Flops, for which you might have a tease for that. No?
Which one now?
Flops.
Flops? Yeah. The flops? Oh yes, flop. Speaking of flop, I don't know if you guys are
trying to send, man.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Flops comics. He's on IG, he's on Twitter, all that good stuff. Check him out, dope artist. He's gonna be hanging out with us next week. Man, listen, I love his style. If you guys check it out, you'll see it's got his art. It's got a look to it that you can feel the texture of those old comic books. You know, like the grainy and the little.
Oh, that smell! Yeah.
Oh man, so fantastic! I came across his work fairly recently, and honestly, instantaneously, I was like, "Yo, this shit is sick." Really, really dig that style. So it said we got to bring him on. So he'll be hanging out with us next week. Flops Comics, tune in for that one. Yeah, Manny. Yeah, that segue was a flop. I had to think about that. I was like, what is this girl going on about? What the?
Are we teasing Saturday or no?
No, let's tease it now. We'll tell him right now,
okay.
Folks. Next Saturday, believe it's 4 p.m. We've got some though. We've been cooking this up for quite some time. Kirby's Comic Art Showcase, man. We got a whole whack of their artists going to be hanging out with us. They're like over in Europe or something. I think they're going to be like in Switzerland or somewhere.
At Basel.
Basel, yeah. It's going to be like 10 p.m. their time. So we're doing it in the afternoon, a special live showcase with a bunch of Kirby's comic art artists. You know, we anytime we play like we showcase art on this show, we're always featuring their art, man. Who do we got? We got Zoo or Zoo.
Zoo
is hanging out with us.
Parsons.
Casey Parsons. Who else out?
Gerald Perel. Ingrid Gala.
Okay.
And like 4 or 5 other creators.
We've got like 6 or 7 artists in total.
Yes, it's a Saturday especial. How would you say that? Sabado Gigante. Anyways, it's on Saturday.
One more time for those who didn't catch it.
I believe it's at what time?
It is 4 p.m. Eastern time, folks. Okay. Yeah. Hang out with us. Come through. It's gonna be like
it's gonna be a fight because there's a lot of people trying.
Yo, Phil, my man, chill, because Zoo. I don't think it's no secret. Elle knows how I feel about Zoo.
See, Manny, you know what I'm talking about.
Listen, folks, we're so excited though, man. We got the whole squad of Kirby's, man. Like Zoo's like one of the best in the game, where she's crushing it. You know, Ingrid Gala is crushing it. Casey Parsons, local to the Toronto area. Man, you guys, he's killing it, man. All these incredibly talented artists are gonna be hanging out with us. We got some fun stuff planned. So come hang out with us. Afternoon, have some drinks with us. You know, chill, have a good time. Yeah, very much looking forward to that, man. You know, Kirby's is dope, man. You know, when was it on the Nerdies? They debuted.
Please stop doing that.
What?
Infraction.
What was the infraction?
Debuted.
How do you say it?
Debuted.
They debuted? Hey,
Yeah.
It's the Latino second hand.
No, don't try to say it.
Hey, it's not debut. It's debuted. They debuted.
Debuted, and I think I've said this to you every time.
Debuted. I'm gonna go debuted. Entonces, hey, we're gonna have a good time, folks. Come hang out with us. And I like, you know what I like? This is what I love, man. Look at Moonlit. Moonlit, she's like, yo, I went to go check out Flops. Oh no, what was the wrong comment? Wrong comment. Where was it? Just followed Flops Comics. Really dig that. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it, man?
He got some controversy for his She-Hulk, but I thought his She-Hulk is chef's kiss.
Yeah, folks, can't recommend it enough. Check out Flops, and then you're gonna want to come hang out with us next Sunday. Yep. That's it. Flops and Kirby next week. Michelle, hope you can come through. Hang out.
The Canva ready?
The Canva? No, I do not. So, Stahl, explain what we're doing next.
Okay. So, is this the video? There you go. But you started the show making that sound.
Get out of here.
Wow.
Get out of here.
So the next we're gonna talk about the Eisner Awards, or the Ernies, as Sergio misreads the Ernies.
You sure it's not Ernie's?
Let me say this. For the I was about to say the Ernies. For the Eisners to be what they are, and to and for them for what they embody and who they're representing and giving props to, why is the logo so ugly? There's no reason. They have access to too many people. I cannot stand that logo. Man. The E I get, but I don't get why did it have the crosshatch like that?
Get Tim Daniels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get Tim Daniels to design a new logo.
Redesign.
And listen, yo, your boy officially I'm on the Eisner voting committee. Yo, you know, I'm eligible to vote this year for the Eisner Award. So, you know, I'm geeked out about that. That's cool, man. You know, so we're gonna get into this talk right now. Let's look at that, Elle. I got the right date.
You did.
I got the right date.
No, oh, absolutely agree. It's all opinion based, but you know,
hey,
it's an event in the community. So
hey.
But I hate that logo. I fucking hate it.
You know, put some respect on that.
It's hard on the eyes.
You just mad because you didn't you can't vote.
I can vote.
Can you vote?
Yeah.
Oh, you on the voting committee too?
Yeah.
Oh, say word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You wanna where the receipts at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey man, listen. So let's talk, man. Hey, listen.
Not them saying they're opening the voting to the whole community. You can go online and vote right now. You don't have to log in.
Damn, man, I thought I was special. Let me have my moment in the sun.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yo. Let me geek out. So yes, the Eisner Award nominations were announced the other day, man. Congrats to all the nominees. We're not gonna show every category, but we're gonna talk about some. Best writer nominees. Who we got here? We got Ed Brubaker, you know, Kelly Sue DeConnick, Felipe Melo. I'll be honest, I haven't heard of him. Rom V, and James Tinian the fourth. Hey, listen, I'm saying right now, Rom don't win this. We riot. We riot. I don't know. I think the things he's been putting up the last 2-3 years is clear. It's clear. Nobody is on Rom's level right now. Nobody. Like, this guy is a can't miss, from Layla Starr, Swamp Thing, going back a couple years, Blue and Green, Radio Apocalypse this year, even though there's been delays with that book, like the first couple issues have been absolutely chef's kiss. Nobody can touch him. Nobody. I'm putting it out there like that. Do you have a favorite for this category, Elle?
Yeah, I would probably say it's probably going to be between Rom and James. I think what James has behind him is every single one of those titles that they have listed is pretty solid. So I guess if they're going for quantity, but if we're going for like truly like quality shit, then I would go with Rom.
Yeah. I mean, quality over quantity all day, every day, yo.
But then again, Ed, I haven't read the Brubaker books, but I've only heard like good stuff about all of them. So
yeah. Philly Phil, he's saying JT4 might get it. He better not, man.
Honestly, probably, but just because I don't know. And how many people are voting? Like, is it all like you?
We are an elite selected.
I wonder what the demographic is of the voters.
Selected committee. Not just anybody can vote. Don't get it twisted, yo.
I'd be curious to see the breakdown of
how many years have you applied, and you got rejected? They see your mid takes. They see your mid.
Oh no, I don't apply. They ask me. I don't apply for shit. People ask me. Thank you.
Let's speak the truth now.
Couldn't be me.
Let's speak the truth now.
That was you, the holding the bowl. You said, Eisner's, please. Can I have a vote? Can I have a vote?
The best of the best.
Said, Papa, please. More votes.
I called in a favor to my creator buddies. I said, man, get me in on this committee. It's been like 10 years running. I've been applying.
For me personally, out of these people, I would go with Rom.
Rom all day.
Yeah. Curious
folks, who is your best writer? Even if they're not, if you don't see them on here, who would you guys have as the best writer of this past year? It's Papa V. Chill, come on now. We know this.
No, I think he was laughing at you begging.
Oh, okay.
Can you do it one time? Can you hold your hands like a bowl?
Hey, see this is why I love having this community in the chat. Yes, thank you. Many Deaths of Layla Starr, Cigarette Issue,
which I think was that our number one book for the nerdies.
It won as voted by the community and our personal best single issue of 2021. And cover, fantastic. Like, forget it. When you can write,
Manny, I just slapped my mic. Get out of here. Scotty Young. What did he write last year?
Can you do me a favor? Can you
Me You Love in the Dark? I didn't care for it personally.
Let's just a soft suspension on Manny for that comment.
1 week. Time.
1 week. 1 week should do it. My guy talking. Oh yeah, Manny.
Oh, for sure, Lemire and Phil. I don't want to give out your business, but when we gonna see? Phil got a little surprise.
Well, say word.
Word.
Okay. Shit, what we talking about here? Come on now.
Phil, come on the show.
Come on the show. Drop the link one time. What else we got, folks? Best limited series. Better Ray Bill.
Better Ray.
Is it not better? With
Beta.
Better.
Beta Ray.
Better watch him now. Disrespect. What do you mean?
I'm gonna let you have that one. You got that one. You got that zinger in.
You know, the good Asian porn sack. We were talking about him earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Hocus Pocus. I'll be honest, folks. I'm not familiar with that one. Many Deaths of Layla Starr, Stray Dogs, and Supergirl.
Now, Stray
Women of
Dogs.
Tomorrow.
I don't get it.
Can we,
I don't get it.
folks? You want to say it out? You might say it a little softer than a little nicer than I will, but like about that Stray Dogs. What are we talking about here? Yeah. Just say it one time. Let's keep it 100 on the show.
Yeah, keep it 100. Trash.
Yeah.
I didn't like it, and I think I get why it's so popular, because visually it's a very easy book. Like it is very Disney-esque in its coloring and art style, but it is dark. But for me personally, I did not understand the hype. Now, do I have a whole set of B covers that I'm holding on to because y'all keep the spec market alive? Absolutely. But personally, I have no attachment to them at all.
Yeah. I mean,
do you have the list for the best new series? That was the only list of awards that I felt were solid.
I think that's the next slide.
Okay.
I think that's the next slide. Folks, what would you have best limited series? How you feeling about these nominations? For me, it's a wrap. Again, it's a wrap. It's got to be the Layla Starr.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of these books, they're dope.
The only one that even touches it, I feel, on that narrative level is The Good Asian.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm not familiar with Hocus Pocus, but I don't.
You can't touch Layla Starr. That's an all-timer. Like we're talking all-time.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, again, I'm not trying to give away like who I'm gonna vote for, but we right.
But it's just like to see Layla and Stray Dogs in the same category is offensive. Sorry, that's Hip Hop Enemy's favorite book. Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, I'll agree with you there, Al. That's not even a hot take. That's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Good
and
Asian.
the covers for Good Asian, Chef's Kiss, all the people who did covers for Good Asian, they were all so good. I got so many of the store exclusives for that one too. They were just all phenomenal, and the paneling was good. The lettering was amazing. Like just the overall solid book.
Yeah, we love a good noir story here in the House of Nerd. For sure. But
Layla was so different. It was so unique that to me bumps it over Good Asian.
Mm-hmm. What else do we got here? Oh, I thought I had some. Where are the rest? Maybe I didn't. Shit. Hold on. Stall.
And Supergirl, Bilquis, however you say her name, her art in that book was phenomenal. I'll give it that. But it was so wordy.
Same one. Shit. What'd I do?
So Stray Dogs.
So what? Let me just. I'll read it off the site here. What else do we have?
This is the one. The best new series was Human Target, Nice House on the Lake, Not All Robots, Radiant Black, and Ultra Mega. And I feel like that list is a solid ass 5 choices. Especially like Radiant Black is probably my least favorite of those, but the first 5 to 10 issues of Radiant Black were phenomenal, so I'll give them that.
Are you able to screen share?
Probably.
Yeah, you want to jump to the site there, and then we'll just scroll down real quick, and I'll stall the Comic-Con website there.
You'll stall.
Yeah, I'll stall. Yeah, I do want to talk. I mean, like I said, congratulations to all the nominees, but there was some omissions here that I needed to touch on. Best letterer.
Hold on, where's that?
How Hassan did not get a nomination. Hassan Atsmain Lau, who's
Hold
like
on.
on
Can you
every other
stall
book.
until I get to that section?
Man, yeah, like just in terms of what his lettering is so different from everything else. You know what I mean? Like this guy's like he's pushing the boundaries of what lettering is in a book.
Manny.
Radiant Al, I thought I told you, soft ban this motherfucker.
Oh, I forgot.
I'm getting sick and tired, man. You need to chill. Excuse me?
My bad, I forgot.
We're done with you, fam. Esther, man, bro. Come on now. What you talking about, bro? This guy, man. Yo. Cheesing me. Who we got for best letter? Wes Abbott, Clayton Cowles, Crank. You know, I'll be honest, Crank I've only become familiar
recently.
Recently, like what was
And
it?
no Aditya.
No, how are Aditya and Hassan, hands down, the two best letters, not nominated? So I'm writing in with my vote. I'm writing in with my vote. Shit. You know? I mean, no disrespect to these guys nominated, like real talk, but like you gotta have Hassan and Aditya up there. Continuing series, where's that one, Al? That's what I'm saying, Cookie. He's literally on every other book. How is he not nominated? He just quantity wise, quality wise, yeah, that was a big omission. Best continuing series, there we go. Bitter Root, The Department of Truth, Immortal Hulk, Nightwing, and Something is Killing the Children. I think this is a solid list. How do you guys feel about this? Do you guys have a favorite? Do you feel like a particular book was omitted? What are your thoughts on best continuing series?
I did like Immortal Hulk. Even the one shot, The Time of Monsters, is that what it was called? Alex Packnadel, I loved it. Fantastic. I honestly haven't been reading Nightwing. I've been getting some of the covers, but I haven't been reading it. I did notice that the 87 did get nominated as a one shot. I think that's the continuous take issue. But honestly, for me, for this one, I've only read like the first volume of Bitterroot. Department of Truth or Something is Killing the Children. But if we're going based off of the last arcs, I would probably go with Something is Killing the Children.
From this list here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that would be what, arc 4, right? Volume 4? Which one was volume 4? Volume 3 was the flashback. Right? Yeah. So that was
Oh,
really...
wait, no, yeah. Well, based on I'm assuming they're going off of, because Immortal Hulk is done. So I'm assuming they're going off of like last year's content.
Anything released in
the
2021.
Flashback, I would for sure go with that. And then this last arc of Department of Truth has been standalones, each issue. So I would go with Something is Killing the Children. Yeah.
Chill saying Bitterroot was hard for me to get into, but maybe the TV series will land better with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I think I was expecting the content to be a little bit more mature when I read it. But it kind of, to me, seems kind of like middle of the line age-wise. I could see a lot of younger readers enjoying it.
Go stand in the corner, Manny. Shenanigans, bro. That's the man. I'm gonna have to go from this list here. The guys. I mean, I don't. Something is Killing the Children. I think 3 and 4 have been really good stuff. I haven't checked out Immortal Hulk or Bitterroot, but I feel like Nightwing might take this one, just because there's a lot of love.
Yeah.
For that run by Tom Taylor. So, on a mission, and honestly, that Texas blood
and Killer
in Philadelphia, but particularly, just consistency wise, what he's doing with the writing, that Texas blood should absolutely have been at least nominated, if not straight up win this category. But that's wild, man. Just what they're doing. So, yeah, but I'm not. But this is a stacked category. Al, can you jump to the best new series?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a little.
Yeah, this is the one I was saying. That's like
Yeah,
I feel they're all solid
yeah.
options.
This one is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Human Target, Nice House, Not All Robot. Oh, there we go, Manny. There we go. Radiant Black. You can come back, bro. You can leave the corner. Leave the corner. You can come back. And Ultra Mega. Uh, hey, listen, how dope is Human Target? Ooh, man. That art, that writing.
Like you bullied Phil into adding.
No bully. We encourage quality reading.
He said, "If you guys don't stop."
Yeah.
Yeah, Immortal Hulk. I feel like I think it has a lot of like flowers from readers, but I don't feel like it got a lot of professional love, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
But honestly, again, Marvel isn't necessarily a publisher that I read a lot.
Mhm.
But Immortal Hulk was good. I liked Moon Knight. The current Moon Knight run is good.
Yeah.
And there's like a couple other ones, but yeah, Immortal Hulk for sure. Especially Time of Monsters. I love that's probably one of my favorite one shots from Marvel.
Okay. Ruben is going with Nice House. He thinks Nice House should take it. I mean, I wouldn't even be mad, honestly. Nice House
Nice
is good.
House. It's
No?
good, but I have little things that bother me about it.
Yeah.
From this list, I would probably go with
Man, he's back. He saw. Oh, Radiant Black. He's like, let me go back.
Oh, did you put the chair back? Did you put the timeout chair back?
Oh man. Uh,
It would be between Not All Robots and Human Target, but I'd probably go with Human Target.
yeah. One. I mean, these are good books, man. I would say probably Human Target. You'd love. I think that's some of King's best writing, and he has some really good shit, eh? But just
Mm-hmm.
uh that's done so good.
Mm-hmm.
Philly Phil's going with Nice House. Okay. Because that was what started off our show better off. Okay. Like again, Nice House has been great. I dig that. I dig that. Yeah, let's talk about Not All Robots for a second.
Mm-hmm.
We honestly we did talk about it. It made our top 3, more than a couple times,
Mm-hmm.
We enjoyed that, and I
And the
think
ending, I love the ending. And it's really for me, I feel like arc ending issues are tricky,
mhm.
but I was satisfied. I really enjoyed the final issue.
And it's great to see it like get like recognition like this because
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was like underappreciated, not talked about
Oh,
enough.
for sure.
But
And it's
now it's
also
got some
nominated
recognition.
in humor.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and we straight up we said like is this is like a very funny satiric
Yeah.
book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the humor was on point. It was done really good. So great to see that. So what else we got here? We got best new series,
Oh, best single issue,
best
one
English,
shot.
you
Marvel Voices Identity. Get out of here.
Let's
uh,
see. Boom, boom, where is it? And I think, do you want to jump to? You got to scroll down some. Uh, best writer, best penciler, inker.
mhm,
Let's go there. Yeah, there you go. So you got Felipe. He's been on
mhm,
the show a couple times. We've had him on the show. Actually, he won. Didn't he win the Nerdy for Artist of the Year, best
mhm,
interior artist? Yeah.
mhm,
Uh, Then you got Phil Jimenez from Wonder Woman, Bruno, Nightwing. Nightwing got a lot of nominations.
mhm.
Assad on Eternals and P. Craig Russell, Norse mythology. Well, I'm not. So, I mean, what are your thoughts on this one?
I honestly, again, I only read Layla Star. I'm not big on Wonder Woman. I think I've looked at some of the interiors for it and I liked it. Nightwing, I'm familiar with the interior art and I do like it.
Mhm.
I do like the interiors. Eternals, I'm gonna be real with you, Sergito. I have a few issues of Eternals because I like the art and that's the only reason. I couldn't tell you what's
Oh,
happening.
really? So it's you're saying well deserved nom then, eh?
Yeah, I like the art.
Okay.
But of these, I just feel like I have such an attachment to Felipe because of Layla, so I'm biased. Like I'm gonna rock with Felipe.
I feel like these two categories that we're looking at here, like, or actually even the three: best painter, there's best inker, best penciler. There's so many quality artists out there
Mm-hmm.
that, like, you can have like 20, 30
Mm-hmm.
in each category. So it's hard, man. But curious to hear what the live chats, if you guys had a favorite that maybe you don't see up here, or who's your favorite. I mean, for me, in terms of the best inker, penciler, it's gotta be Felipe. Best cover artist,
Mm-hmm.
how the heck was Zoo not nominated? Tell me who else is like killing the game in terms of cover art like her.
I think from the people, I
Yo,
don't understand
that's respect.
Yoshi. I don't understand that I am not Starfire cover nod, and even the
Mhm,
Witchblade. I didn't. The Blue Flame okay, but I am not Starfire. You know what the fuck out of here.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
But of these people, I love Tedesco's covers. I
That's
love
what- oh,
love his cover. So I'm okay with these choices, I guess. But and then I felt like maybe they weren't doing like a lot of maybe like the ones who do the store variants, and they just went with ones that are
mm,
doing covers for like straight from the publisher.
mhm.
And but even with that, like no Jenny Frizen.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Cookie. That's what I was waiting for. How in the heck was Zoo not nominated? Like how?
I think once she starts doing covers direct to publisher,
It's nothing but quality.
no, for sure. But I think, but based on who they have here, it looks like they're going with people who are being hired by the publisher directly.
Ask Steve. We riot, homie. We riot because that's wild to me. Like not even nominated. Like that's mind boggling. I mean, again, no disrespect to the ones who are nominated, right? But I mean, Alex Ross is a legend, right? Mac, I love his style. Jen Bartel's cool. Always dig her color palette. And Tedesco, I like his Walking Dead joints.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's a big omission.
Oh, his Fables cover last week, amazing.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. It was
uh,
a 1 in 25.
man, Frizen is another good one. So I could see leaving her off because there's not a lot of variety.
But
What she does as
Jen,
well is
but
like top tier, but like there's in terms of like.
but that's why I'm saying they put Jen Bartel on here.
Mm-hmm.
And her and Frizen, to me, they kind of both do that same thing, different character.
At this point, man, he's just trolling, bro. I know he's starting. He's yo, he's really trying to start some stuff, Manny. Manny, we're gonna bring you on next week, and we're gonna have words on live. What's going on?
Bring him on Saturday so he could say it to
Oh,
Zeus.
yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, Manny, if you weren't here for the announcement, we got Kirby's comic art next Saturday, 4 p.m. folks, including Miss Zurzu. Best coloring. Hey, listen, the homie Jacob Phillips, friend of the House of Nerd show, been in here a couple times. Nominated for Destroy All Monsters, Friend of the Devil, of course, That Texas Blood, Newburn. This one's tough. Because we got Felipe up there too. But you know how much I love those interiors, right?
Based on the work, based on the content,
Yeah.
it's Felipe.
Yeah. So Elle, if you were on the Eisner voting committee, which you're not, but
I'm not.
if you were like me,
I would never want to be a part of an institution that supports predators and racism.
Wow.
I don't know if that's true, but I just wanted to.
Don't disrespect the committee like that. We're
I
elite.
feel like the
We're
committee
elite.
doesn't believe in women's rights. I'm just
You're just talking now. You're
I'm just
being reckless
talking.
now. This one's tough, yo. I don't know who I'm voting for. Straight goods. You know?
Yeah. This is the thing with Jacob. With Jacob, I feel like you kind of know what to expect. He kind of sticks to his guns. He does what he does well.
Yeah.
Felipe, to me, especially for Layla Starr, it was such an experimental vibe, and it worked so well that they're like it that every single page is jumping at you. And
Oh, you know what? I want you to hold that thought about Jacob Phillips. And I'm gonna let the audience know right now. Hold that thought for when Jacob, folks, we got Jacob Phillips and Chris Condon.
You're just gonna tell every single person we have booked.
we got him coming on in a couple weeks, folks. Big time. Chris Condon, Jacob Phillips of That Texas Blood. They are hanging out with us. I think first weekend in June, in a couple weeks' time. We're excited. The new volume, the new arc of That Texas Blood, volume 3, is coming out, I think, June the 8th or thereabouts. So we got him on just before release. So Elle, let the homie Jacob know your thoughts. Remember that, eh?
Yeah, I'll tell it to his face.
Live.
Okay.
Tell him on live. You know?
I didn't say his stuff was mid. I like his work. But
I heard pedestrian.
No, but I'm saying he does what he does well. Like he knows his lane and he stays in it.
Yeah. Chill with the hot. Didn't nominate enough Voices comics.
Look, and you know why they didn't? Because they don't want any of you guys to have a voice.
Wow. Shit. Hey, so we got Flops next Sunday, Kirby's Showcase next Saturday, and in a couple weeks' time, we're hanging out with the That Texas Blood creative team.
But don't worry, July is all me. So Phil, you're in for a treat because it's stacked.
Okay. Let me just leave this up there. Thank you, Ruben, for coming to the house, bro. I always appreciate you.
Thanks, Phil.
Get that comment down. Get that.
Phil.
Don't touch the button. Don't touch the button. Yo. So there's a whole lot of nominees, man. Excited, curious to see who ends up winning those. And they announced them. When is Comic-Con in August?
I don't know. Is that when they announce it? Is that when they do the
San Diego Comic-Con? Yeah.
I don't keep up with that shit.
Copper Drop winner. Let me check the vote. What are we looking at here?
I don't need to see it. I already know.
I swear to God, you guys need to stop. You got like a half dozen burner.
I haven't. I swear to you.
I know you're messaging all your
to
homies to come and vote.
No, I did get a text message saying, "Hey, you picked the hotel one." From No My God Leah, but
Leah, cut the shenanigans. By a vote of 56 to 44.
Stop it.
Percent, the Macabre Hotel.
You're lying. Are you serious? I even put up Fox and Hair because I just knew.
Hell. The voting is rigged, folks. The voting is rigged.
You know what, guys? You guys really showed up and showed out, and y'all are the best. Now,
what's going on here? Okay.
I'm honestly genuinely surprised. I really thought that they were gonna rock with. Sorry, Rube. Sorry, Ruben.
Get out of here.
Oh, I didn't know what that was.
Get out of here.
Let's throw Ruben's back up. Ruben, this was your book lost. Maybe if you had been here at the beginning of the show, you could have pushed it for the people. But
wild. Disappointing. 2 weeks in a row, eh? It's you and your little win streak. That's okay.
Watch this book don't come out either. So.
All right. Folks, we're reading, how do you pronounce it? The Macabre.
Motel.
The Macabre Motel next week from CEX. If you guys can get your hands on this one, read along with us. Read along with us. Let us know what you think, and then come hang out with us next Sunday to discuss. What else is going on now before we get out of here?
Oh, it's your birthday month? Okay. Are you a Cancer? I'm a Cancer. My birthday is June 29th. In case I haven't said it 100 times already.
Hey, July.
Hmm?
No lie, you got Al has got some shit cooking for July.
Yeah. Lots of indie teams coming on.
Mm-hmm.
Books that I've talked nonstop about. We have some of the teams coming through in July, so it's gonna be fun.
Okay.
And like I booked them, they're booked. It's not like oh maybe no y'all, they're coming.
Al booked them. Yeah.
I made sure of it. Yeah, they come on and they just ruin it. Everything's awful.
Oh man.
You can play this clip back. Yeah, you booked them.
Book them. You book them. When they don't come on. When they don't come on. No, looking forward to July. We got a packed summer in terms of just creators, different things going on, coming to hang out with us. So yeah, got lots of stuff to look forward to. Oh, how do you want to wrap up this show?
Just leave.
Okay, bye now. Bye. Nah. Hey, thank you to everybody who rolled through, hang out with the live chats, jumped on live with us. Next Saturday, again, Kirby's Comic Art Showcase. We got a whole squad of them. Zoo or Zoo, Ingrid Gala, Casey Parsons. Who else we got, Al?
Gerald Perel.
Mm-hmm.
Guillaume. I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah.
Helen. I forget her last name.
Yep. But it's gonna be fun. 4 p.m. 4 p.m. folks. Come hang out with us. We got some fun stuff planned for that. And then next Sunday, Flops. Check out his stuff. Cookie, we're excited. Yes. Thank you.
That's why you have such excellent taste.
Hey,
and don't forget to check out the Kickstarter. You can go to cabrasini.com and it'll take you directly to the Kickstarter.
For sure, man. For sure. I give Elle a hard time, but if she's recommending it, it's probably going to be good. Probably.
One said, can we reschedule everything? No, the reason why the time is because they're in Switzerland. So for them, after the con, that's like 10 o'clock their time. So that's why we're going on so early. Well, I guess midday.
Yeah, the Kirby's team is 6 hours ahead, so it's 10 p.m. for them. It'll be 4 p.m. for. It's a weird time. I don't think we've done a Saturday ever at that time for anything. But I mean, it'll be fun. Shenanigans, I promise you, man. We're getting day drunk, folks. Come hang out with us. Bring the tequila.
We know how that went down last time.
bring the Patron, or whatever. If you're a whiskey or vodka, couldn't be me, but come through with the drinks, man. Have a good time. And Elsa, if we get 50 likes on that video, she coming on camera.
You say that every day.
Okay, looking forward to that. Anything else? Any other announcements? Anything going on now?
I think you announced everything we have.
I want to know what Cookie's drinking. What is she bringing? What are you bringing? Margaritas? Cold beer? The hard stuff?
Let us know. Everything.
Curious. What are you bringing to drink?
You know me. I'm a Coke and rum kind of girl.
Coke and rum?
Yeah, that's my go-to. Or wine.
No, I was about to say no vino.
I think I'm like the way my reflux has been set up lately. I think I had to put the wine away for a little bit because it was.
Me too.
The reflux was too real.
Oof. Need to chill with that acidic,
Mm-hmm.
adult beverages. Thank you, folks, for watching. If you haven't already, please remember to smash that like button. Honestly, folks, we appreciate you guys. You guys are an amazing community coming out to support us and hang out with us. You guys make this a blast. Real talk, man. You guys are the best. Appreciate you. Let me hit that outro. Elle,
Mhm.
You want to say bye-bye to the audience?
Bye.
Bye, guys. We had a blast with you. See you next Saturday. Kirby's Comic Showcase. We're out.